Olá, viva, muito boa tarde a todos e a todas. Vou dirigir-me à plateia em inglês, uma vez que temos de facto pessoas a falarem outra língua que não português. Good afternoon to all. First of all, on the behalf of our Secretary of State for Equality and Immigrations of the Portuguese government, I want to thank you for the realization of this Congress of Women on STEAM. And the opportunity to give us, to the state, to the government, to give the opportunity to reflect with you on the path that we should forward in this field. The global economy is now a digital economy. Technology allows companies to source their talents, goods and services from anywhere in the world. Technology also allows business of all sizes to achieve global scale much faster than they used to, and this is something that is sure not going to change. The young generation is the digital generation. That means that they have a limitless appetite for technology. And this is true for boys, and it's true for girls. So why don't have more girls studying STEAM? Apparently, the lack of female role models may be the main handicap for not having more girls in technology, but also the lack of perception of the potential of the technology in everything we do. And this is something that the previous speakers told about, that it's very, very important that kids, girls and boys, but especially girls, we are focused on to realize the purpose of technology. Technology is everywhere, but sometimes they don't understand that immediately. So this is very important that teachers can pass that information, but for that, the teachers themselves has to be capacited, have to know that, and have to have the ability to pass that message. And sometimes we see that there's a lack. So when you know the problem, it's much easier to find a solution. So what we need to do is to break down the barriers women face every day to assessing and having careers on tech industry. For that, it's mandatory to give more stage to women who already work in STEAM, just like you just did today. We need to celebrate their success, and we need to prepare teachers to explain the potential of technology. But these women must be on the front page. They need to be known. They cannot be on the second line. They must be on the first. So we need to educate and train young girls and women to give them all the opportunities and skills they need to enter in the tech world. And to start, we need to give confidence to young girls by saying to them that they just can do whatever they want, that they are absolutely free to choose whatever they want. They cannot allow anyone to tell them that they simply can't do anything just because they are girls. Girls can do STEAM, yes. Girls can study STEAM, yes they can. Girls can code if they want, of course they can. And girls can be teach leaders, and if they want, and they actually can do whatever they want. And we need to give this push to girls so the frightening goes away. We need to give them all the confidence they need to believe in themselves, and especially to allow them to be. And this is even more true and even more urgent in the digital age. Women's inclusion and empowerment in science means bringing in a difference and a complementary point of view that has the potential to produce a highly positive impact on the final output for human progress, and can be a way to decrease one of the biggest scourge of our times, gender inequality, mainly gender pay gap. In 2017, the Portuguese government launched a program for young girls called Engenheiras por Dia, or Engineers for a Day, exactly to cultivate female students for STEAM and encourage for more female talents to join the technology industry. This program started as a pilot project, and today it is a huge national program that promotes among non-higher education students the option of engineering and technology, and to destroy the idea that these are male domains. We have today a network of almost 100 partner entities working with us, including municipalities, basic and secondary schools, and higher education institutions. Since its creation, it has reached thousands of girls from primary and secondary education in several activities, including laboratory practices, role model sessions, and the most important of all, mentoring. We are at a moment of transformation in our country. We hope so. At least. And we have the recovery and the resilience plan. And this is a unique opportunity for development and active combat against the structural inequalities, especially the ones that are connection with gender equality. And this is have a full commitment with our national strategy for Portugal More Equal, as we call them. And in this framework, there is a big investment in the participation of young people in higher education. And one of these examples, it's the program, Young Impulse program, actually. And this was created to promote and support initiatives exclusively oriented to increase the graduation of young people in our country, especially in science, technology, engineering, arts, and mathematics, and to try to respond to the new market needs. And of course, this is very important. If this problem, this youth impulse, if we have the ability to make this program with a pander on gender equality as well, and it could be very important, and we can have a lot of concrete measures to mitigate the inequalities that we have by encourage young girls, much more female students in these STEAM areas. So this is our strategy, the public policy in this moment in this strategy. It's to prevent and combat the segregation of professions based on sex, which is a very, very common in our labor market and is a very bad business for economy of our country. And so to promote or to help the end of this big problem, promoting more girls on engineering and technology will be a very important tool. Hope that we can do this. Hope that we can bring with us more universities working in this field like the one we are today. Let us have more CEOs women that are working in technology, and they play such an important role model to appear more and give more information and work more with us, creating these models for young girls, which is absolutely fundamental. So our present is already the future and is marked already by the science and technology progress. We can't miss more women and girls. We need more women and girls turning creators, owners, and leaders of science, technology, digital, and everything, and innovation, as we already hear earlier before. And we need this very, very much, because don't do that is just not being smart at all. Thank you so much for your attention.